Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Unfiltered with Julie. I am Juliet, and we're here to talk about life. So, first of all, this is going to be one of our little segments that we're going to be having every week where I just come in, we do a check-in, I tell you about something that I have an opinion about, and then we go on about our day. As usual, we're going to start with making sure that everyone is okay, everyone is taking care of themselves. That's a big thing. Mental health is being taken care of. We are doing what makes us happy. We are trying, at least. I know like everyone has those lists that you write every start of the year. Oh my God, I want to do A, B, C, D. February, we start forgetting, but I can be like a quick remind others. Maybe I should start reminding myself too. But anyway, whilst we're on that, I do want to say thank you for everybody who came back to the channel. So I'm grateful for that. Okay, so this week I saw something on the internet and it was saying why children should not be allowed to have like phones or iPads or like have access to that and all that, and why it's bad for them and all these other explanations that were part of the article. And this is my opinion. This is Juliet's opinion. It's probably doesn't even make sense, but that's okay because it's my opinion. So yes and no, I want to say that. Yes, because okay, we'll come back. I don't think it's good that children should be stuck on phones, iPads, TVs the whole time. No, I think they just like too much of everything is just ends up being bad. Like just go outside, get some fresh air, like do all those other things. I get that, support that 1,000%. But also circumstances differ, right? So let's implement like a situation where maybe you leave, like where you stay, it snows like almost 3/4 of the year. It's like snow. The cold temperatures are harsh and they're harder on older people, if I want to say, like me, myself as an example. If it's snowing outside and I'm like, okay, I need my son to get some fresh air, but it's snowing. What can I do? So at that point, he's gonna watch TV or he's gonna play with him, but if he gets bored, then what? Like toddlers, you have to keep giving them something new. So am I going to give him the iPad for him to watch and we all have peace for like 30 minutes? Yes, I will. Guilty. So like I said, that's just my opinion. Situations differ. I think everything is so different. And you also have to realize something. If like everyone now is so diluted too, that there isn't one statement that is correct about anything at this point, right? So that's just my opinion on that. Another one is, listen, I have to give you a backstory for it to make sense. So one time, I can't mention names, but I had this person that was part of my job, right? That I gave, this is not gonna, without me saying anything, it's not gonna make sense. Should I? Okay, listen, say. I am a resident manager, so I have tenants. So this is just one of the many tenant stories I have. One of them, just one, perfect, no issues, nothing, has been a perfect tenant from the other managers. I come, I take over the building, perfect tenant, no issues. One day, this person wakes up and they're like, I don't want peace. I want problems. Guys, I promise you, it was like, I don't know if there was something maybe that happened in their life or maybe like there was a trigger and they just lost the concept of common sense, if I could say the least. But anyway, so what started was it was a she, by the way. She was already a little like older, obviously, so she was already having mobility issues and stuff like that. So that was like a big factor. She's called one day that she goes, Juliet, hi, I want to see you have an emergency, but I'm not feeling too well. I can't come down to the office. I'm like, no problem, I'll come up and see you. I go there. She's like, you guys gave me bed bugs. I'm like, okay, do you want to like explain? And she's like, you guys opened my door, put the bed bugs, and closed the door. And I said, why would we do that? And they said, because you guys want me to move out because I've been living here for so long and my rent is so cheap, so you guys want me to move out. And I said, okay, first of all, I thought it was a joke. Like in the beginning, I thought like, because they've always been such a great tenant, so I thought they're playing with me, right? And then no, I realized we're actually having a full-on serious conversation. And I'm like, okay, like I don't want to be rude, obviously, so I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, I want to understand. Like, I'm sorry, that's not possible. Like, we don't have baby bed bugs that we keep and then put them in people's, like, it's not, we don't, no. And then she's like, no, you guys did it, blah blah blah. I said, listen, that's not possible, but since you've mentioned it to me that you have bed bugs, I have to do a treatment, right? So then I scheduled treatments. I even give her like prep sheets and stuff like that. Again, we come back to the issue. She has mobility issues, so she already needs more help. So she's like, I can't do this, I can't prep my unit for this. And I'm like, you know what, no problem, but it has to get done, and that's the only way we can treat the unit. So can you get like a company to help you, like, you know, like that, talk to your social worker, like stuff like that. So then apparently there's a company that came and did the treatment and stuff like that. Mind you, in this whole conversation, I never said that we would pay for prepping the unit. Just saying. Anyway, so they do the treatment, the first treatment. A week later, I see a bill in my mailbox, $2,000, prepping a unit. And I'm like, okay. Like, so I take the bill and I put it by her door. And then 2 days later, I see another bill in my mailbox. And I'm just like, what is happening here? Then I take the bill, I put it by her door. So I think maybe she picked up. She's like, okay, maybe like Juliet can't, like, she's not, they're not paying, right? I don't know if she thought we would and why she was giving us the bill. But anyway, I feel like this is an unfinished story, and this whole bill thing is going to come back, because when the people start calling for their $2,000, which I know she said she doesn't have, it's going to be an issue anyway. That's that. And then they do a second treatment. And then after that, she calls me, then she's like, can you please come and get my couch, my chair, and my carpet out of my apartment? I said, I'm so sorry, that's not part of my job description. But second of all, no. And she's like, yeah, but they're full of bed bugs, I don't want them here, can you come and get them? I'm like, ma'am, listen, I'm not sure what happened or what's happening in your life, but I am so sorry. But no, the things you're asking of me are just beyond reasonable, like at this point, right? So she keeps quiet. I'm like, okay, maybe like this is over. Then she calls again. Then she goes, can you give me a ride to the hospital? I'm not feeling well. And I'm like, that's also not part of my job description. Like, I feel like this is not the end of it. I will come back and tell you if we have any new stories about this lovely tenant of mine. But she went from being an angel to just someone different the next day. Yeah, I will keep you updated. Anywho, I have checked in with you guys. I'm posting this on Friday. I might not be recording it on Friday, but it's coming up on Friday. So I'm just hoping that everyone has a great week, and we just all stay alive. I look exhausted because I am so exhausted. It's been a long day. But we still continue. We still check in on each other, and we still continue to stay well, loved, cared for, check on each other, check on your parents, your siblings, check on everybody, make sure everyone is okay, and stay safe. Wish me luck, because my weekend is coming, and I have a toddler who drinks caffeine from somewhere, I don't know, but he never runs out of energy.